Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. This idea was suggested by Frizu in yesterday's comment section, and it was a good idea. So I figured, might as well just do it. For the basic joke of the run here is we're gonna be running like the commanders and their like soldiers. G Corp head manager, G Corp manager corporal, one who grips, N Corp, the quad captain, the quad first mate. Yeah, we'll roll with that. See how it goes. There's like three different gaslighters here. Like it's like a gaslighting convention, which certainly sounds like an awful time, but it's funny. Who can say no to running more Captain Ishmael, right? Too funny. Oh, crit, nice. Get that bleed count off. Yeah, we're starting with Nebulizer again. Not really a shocker there. I think we're starting with a pipe though this time. So we get some power up. We're having high poise. So even our non-poise IDs we're running get a little bit of benefit from the poise. More so than usual. Yeah, cigarette holder. Good stuff. We'll go for that Slotherism so we can get some speed going. A bit of haste. It's a funny idea, that's for sure. I like it. Yeah, I need more funny I need more funny themed runs. It feels like, rather than just throwing like whatever together and being like, yeah, there we go, right? Focus with a fair bit of damage. I remember when I thought G Corp Otis was like insanely good when I first started playing the game. I've kind of changed. She's not bad. I thought her 2 stars because she's one of the better ones, simply because she can actually win flashes, but being a single coin unit, means that there's always that horrible 5% chance just always looming over her, which is a bit scary. That's for sure. That's the trade-off, though. You get, high, almost eagle-like rolls, especially like the skill 3. But in exchange, you also have the eagle-like downsides of, yeah, you could just get a tails and lose the entire thing. Harbor Obsession gonna do a lot to that guy. Eviscerate's gonna do a lot to this guy. Nice. Hitting these guys with their weaknesses, doing a lot of damage. Love to see it. Yeah, almost just straight up died. What a funny if that guy did straight up die, but oh well. And because she didn't kill, but she staggered with a skill 3, which also is enough to trigger the benefits of giving poise to some allies based on the high resonance thing. I don't think it's really high this turn, but oh well, it's more poise. It's always nice. Looks like it went to you, yeah, definitely. We don't have any way to build up poise beyond that, I don't think. That makes a lot of sense. And victory. Nice. Now we get our shop, our event, and our boss. Not in that order. Deranged Skull. We'll take the Pierce. We got a decent bit of Pierce in this team, that's for sure. Yeah, everyone's actually got at least a little bit of Pierce, thinking about it. Oh, Endorphin Kit, more poise. Only helps the people who already have poise, so it's not like the strongest, but that's fine. Gregor, get more Eviscerates, sure. No, that's alright. Nothing else catches my eye. But yeah, looking at it, you got a Pierce skill 3, you got a Pierce skill 1, Pierce skill 1, all Pierce, Pierce 1 and 2. A lot of Pierce, that's for sure. Very little amount of Slash. The only Slash we have is your skill 1 and 2. Which is kind of the story of basically every team, right? Like, oh, there's barely any Slash. Odd how it's, the most, stereotypical, like, standard damage type, and there's still so little of it. Okay, 40% assist attack chances. Might be able to assist attack and Faust, which would be funny. Gaslight Cromer. Why don't you do that, Ishmael? You can try your best at it. Cromer hasn't gone yet, so it seems like it might genuinely have worked. Because otherwise Cromer probably would have attacked by now. Yeah, it sure did. Nice. 40% success. For, you know, a little bit extra damage. Not a lot. That's fine. A little bit is a lot, in my mind. More Pride Resonance. You don't have any assist attack, though, unfortunate. We do trigger Nebulizers, though, with a Pride Resonance. Because we don't have it at ++, we need the absolute Resonance of Pride in order to trigger its effects again. Luckily, we can do that fairly easily with this team sometimes. Issue is the G-Corp units have no Pride, but everyone else in the team has at least a little bit of Pride, like 1, 2, or 3. Resident. Envy Resident. And like the random Lust skill too. And it just has guy left. Take him out, team. Trigger the whistles too. Get some Sandy up for Ishmael, who's constantly losing Sandy because she's not getting these finishing blows, and she's a little peeved by that. As you'd expect from, you know, an insane ID like Captain Ishmael. Oh, more poise. Blunt boost, that's fine. What are they gonna do? Hit us? As if. Yeah, we'll take top path. This means we do not get the res stop, which I guess I should have thought about, but sorry, we don't need it. We'll get the next floor one. Maybe upgrade Nebulizer there. I guess that's the plan. Okay, full Pierce turn on the enemies that are weak to Pierce. Love to see it. These guys do blunt damage, so if they do, you know, land some hits, they'll get, you know, that 15% increased damage for blunt. Scary stuff. They've also got a fair bit of slash, though, so that's fine. The hammer ones are the blunty ones, while, you know, the chainsaw sword ones are the slashy ones. Which does make a lot of sense when you really think about it. Only if you, like, really think about it. You gotta think hard. Otherwise, you're not gonna get the bit, I think. It requires a lot of, you know, intellectual workouts to figure out something as complex as that. Right? Genuinely can be, you know, a game to guess what damage types are. Like, you see an attack and you're like, oh, that makes sense. That's a blink, and it's just not. We love the 7 Ryoshu's skill 1 named Slash and being a blunt attack. It's the go-to response for, like, weird damage type attacks, but, like, it's such a funny one. It makes sense why it's the default. 2 coughing drains. I'll be taking that. So thanks. Need to get 2 out of 3. Alright. A little bit scary, but we're fine. Oh, more Pierce weak enemies for us to spam Pierce against. Oh, nice. Look at the pride there, yeah. 60% assist attack chances. Could be good. I mean, assist attacking G-Corp Otis isn't bad. Stack up more. Is it defense? Is the skill 1 defense or offense? I don't remember for G-Corp Otis too well. I don't really pay attention to the buff stuff too much. So I don't know. Oh, looks like... Okay, we did get these attack offs, you know, more orders. You know, it's 2 protection to the lowest out of the skill 1. Okay, so that's not great. Her skill 2 is the one that actually does, like, the attack power and damage at the lowest speed ally. Would be nice if that was one we could use more often. But it will. That's fine. And just you two. Alright then. There we go. Victory? Yes, we get it, Ishmael. You're delusional. Shh. As he should be. Perversion. You got this? She sure does have it. Nice. More resource gaining stuff, because we're using a lot of egos this run, so it, helps out. Right. Okay. Well then. Okay, we'll pull out that. Let's just attack on Yisung potentially. Get that nebulizer to trigger. For a little more poise. It helps. Didn't pay attention to if we were attacking the arms like equally, but I think we probably did attack them equally enough. If I had to guess. Unfortunate. I find though, get this off here, 60% of 6 stack chances. Or we do get it, so that's more poise for Yisung. Good stuff. And once again, it is just you. Okay. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. But something like this should do decently. Me. Zealous Purge. Okay. So excited. Tomorrow morning we get the patch notes. It's going to be very cool stuff, that's for sure. We'll have to see just exactly, like, how much they give us. Like, I think we'll really be able to tell a lot based on how much they give us, I think. Right, because, like, either they're about to give us, like, a lot, something for, like, all 4 IDs, which means we're probably just getting all 4 IDs, like, immediately, which would be insane, and I do not particularly expect it. Or, like, we're going to get, like, info on only 2 of them or something, right? And those are going to be the 2 we get first week, and then the other 2 we get, like, next week. Something would make sense. Also, that guy's... The top guy's arm lived on 1 HP. Little bit unfortunate. That's fine, though. We just throw, like, a hack on it. And then everyone else could just go on killing you this turn. Yeah, bit of that should work. Bit of that. There you go. Either poisoning, is it guaranteed at this point? It might be. I'd hope so, but it's also not like guaranteed to be guaranteed by now because we don't have too much of poison. Yeah, 20 potency though. So his relentless stabbing always gets the max. Good stuff. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm trusting the game a lot to actually, like, see that it's being like, oh yeah, you're dominating, you're fine. And I'm actually believing it, which may be a fool's move, because negative coins, not being the most trustworthy when it comes to stuff like this. Okay, it looks like we did win those, though, so that's good. I don't know if there's anything else here that's gonna, like, stab us in our back, but Eviscerate should just finish the job. And it rolls well enough that even if that guy did roll max, yeah, we're fine. And Snake People went down without too much of a hassle. Helps that we've got so much pride, or not, no. Pierce. I almost said poise, I almost said pride, but no, Pierce is what I'm going for. They're similar words. You can potentially see why I'm having issues. More bleed, that's an idea. Carmilla is also an idea. I'll probably go Wound Flared, though, but sure. We can get more bleed going, definitely. 4 of the units on our team are in fact bleed. The only ones that aren't are the G-Corp ones. That sounds wonderful to me. We'll get that 40% pursue them to the end going, why not? Potentially get some skill ones from Rodion. Not really the kind of attacks that do like the most for us, but it could do something. Undeniably something. And yeah, this is going to be resisted, of course. The Pierce attacks that we have so much of not being as big of a benefit in this fight. Fine. We'll stagger some of them. They'll start taking a lot of damage at that point. That sort of thing. I think that's a fair hope to make. We've also got stuff like Ironclad Retribution, which will just do it so much damage to that guy. Isn't that Fnatic, because I haven't been, like, playing her, like, you know, max efficiency. Because, like, Rodion's whole thing is you use her skill 2 one turn, then you use skill 1 the next, and then her skill 3 the next turn, is what I'm trying to say. 2 to 3, basically. So you get the Fnatic from the skill 2, and then you can, like, get the damage buff on the skill 3 with that. Not that it makes, like, too big of a difference. She's a 2-star, so her gimmick is kind of, like, simplistic, and not, like, the most impactful. But she's still got a gimmick, so that's something. Yeah, Clash when gain 1 Fnatic next turn. Very nice effect. It's one of the very few ways to actually gain Fnatic. Like, there's that skill, like, Sinclair's skill 1 gives Fnatic. I think Merso's passive gives him Fnatic when he's under half HP and gets the Wrath Resonance. And of course, Whistles gives Fnatic, that being like the only like consistent method. Oh, this attack, nice. Finishing the job with these attack. Which does count as a kill for Ishmael, so she doesn't get mad and lose sanity. How happy. NDA, can we do this? We sure can. Alright. Makes sense. Never mind, you got punched really hard and you lost 40 HP and SP because you got the 5%. What did I say about the 5%? It's always there. It really is. I'll just go to the rest stop and spend my cost there, I think. Nothing particularly interested me in those first few stores. There were definitely a few things that could have been good, like taking the Carmela, but no, I want to get to the store, and I want to upgrade the Nebulizer, the Wounded Player, and then I'll probably still have enough to upgrade like the Pendant too in the process, right? I think so. So that'll work well. Okay, that 5%, you didn't get staggered for it thanks to resisting the Pierce, but you almost got staggered for 5%. That's alright. It's fine. He's getting those crits, that relentless stabbing. We love it. We love it so. Such a funny skill, and he's got an additional skill 2 now, so he does have half of Yisong's deck is skill 2, so you can really get those relentless stabbings. Especially once Nebulizer is upgraded, we get a little bit more poise going on, because getting a 2 poise resonance is so much easier than getting a 3 absolute resonance, for the sake of triggering Nebulizer again. Guy's alive, he is resisting the Pierce onslaught. We do stagger him though, and we should be able to kill him with Otis, I'd hope. Yes, nice. There we go, rest off time it is. Get our, I mean, pretty standard upgrades. Upgrading Nebulizer, upgrading Wound Glare, we're daring today, aren't we? I know. But it's because they're good. Ooh, I kind of do want to upgrade Endorphin Kit. Yeah, it's really nice. It only helps our people who already have, like, poise stuff. Oh, and we can still upgrade this. Not quite again, but that's fine. We love it. Boss of this floor is so that no one will cry. Not too bad. I mean, it's neutral to tears, I think. Oh, middle enemies. Oh yeah, funny story. My friend playing through Limbus, he got to this fight today. Or yesterday now, but yeah. Time's weird. He got to that fight last night, and it was very funny because, as expected, he got demolished. His units were all like level like 32 still. He like his first attempt, he lost to the first phase. He could not get through the first phase of middle grunts. So he did some luck solution, got everyone like level 35 or so, tried it again. Got to the third wave and well, got annihilated by Ricardo. He was still level 35 and he didn't have any egos that could beat my hair coupons. He actually does have Ardor Blossom Star, but even Ardor Blossom Star couldn't roll high enough, I think. Either that or, you know, the sanity thing being bad. He also couldn't, like, heal Ardor Blossom Star reliably. He did not have, like, nearly enough, like, wrath going on in that team, I think. Too many things needed wrath, that sort of deal. Yeah, it was funny to see. He's probably gonna try again, like, today. We'll see if he can, you know, get better luck. He also, like, did not gun down Ricardo, like, at all, so... Definitely did not help. When you kind of need to do that when he's got Test of the Big Brother to stagger him so he does not get the attack off. Because winning the clash against my hair coupons is a very low chance thing of happening, right? Your play is usually just, to stagger him instead while he's got the test, just to make sure you don't have to worry about that. You know, hopefully we'll be able to manage that. Yeah, let's use one side to kill these guys. You don't want to go for neutral clashes or like replace neutral clashes with egos. There we go. Oh. Enough of the middle grunts, time for so that no one will cry. Isn't it? Oh, sure. I'll take it. One of the EU gifts that I never go into my way for, but if it's given to me, like, of course we'll take it. It's always possible someone just blows up, especially on the 4th floor if I'm not being careful. Or if I, like, take fights, like, not very seriously, that sort of thing, right? Your sanity is bad. Some people are getting kills that aren't you, and you're not happy about it. Not a lot of great clashes going on. Yeah, really not a lot. Ugh. Well, rely on that. It'll work decently. We got that Eviscerate going for the body. We got this to me also going for the body, kind of didn't have a great chance of winning, that's fine. She is weak to the blunt as well. Ooh. Okay, but luckily, like, focus, that's an easy win for us. Execution should do decent damage if you win the clash, and you do. Stagger the arm? It should almost, if not actually. Okay. Well, Rodin can stagger the arm. We can wail on it a bit next turn. I can bleed on the arm too, so when it does actually start attacking turn 4, it's going to be in a world of hurt. Always looking decent. Can't trigger nebulizer here, so you know, not the best, but it's fine. We roll this. Good crits. Great crit. In fact, we love to see it. Okay, who's got the most here? You do? Not great, really, yeah. Well, will you do the other one then? Do some clashing, maybe? Eviscerate, ripping, and get some more one-side attacks on the arm? That sort of deal? To go decently. Make sure the arm's got as much bleed count as possible with that, you know, skill 3 from Yisang. You got a little bit of bleed on the body too with some of this stuff. That's not bad. You get to pursue them to the end? And we did not. Alright, that's fine. We didn't really need it. Some bleed damage, that's good. You're guarding our attacks. The fool you are. And you can actually guard our attacks. What a foolish thought. Oh, good. Who gather the talismans and return them? Sure, you can do it. Yeah, it doesn't matter too big of a deal. We do not have a lot of talismans. Yeah, not enough for the 12 plus because we had like no talismans on ourselves, right? That's alright. We'll be fine. What are they gonna do? If he wins Clash against us, he's just gonna bleed a bunch. Like, that's the thing. Like, we win these easily. He's like, oh no, you're gonna win the Clash against Otis. You're gonna bleed to death in the process. Sure, you're gonna beat up Otis a little bit, but you kill yourself. Sorry about that. I tried to mute the mic in time, and I did not. Shh. Kinda hard to mute the mic when you're, like, actively suppressing the sneeze and it does not work. Shh. I mean, I guess we'll take the disc fragment. Not, you know, a great gift, but the others don't particularly apply to us. There's a first for everything, and this is the first time anyone's ever wanted a disc fragment. What a world we live in. A world where someone wants disc fragment. Okay. Inquisition people? Also known as Inquisitioners. Or Inquisitors for short. Get eviscerated. Our possession should pretty reliably stagger, I'd assume. I guess your sanity's low, so you didn't get enough heads, yeah. That's fine then. We can live with it. Hopefully. Maybe we'll die with it. Only time will tell. Nice dagger. You get a kill? You do get a kill so Sanity's back up. Alright, there we go. She just needs to get a kill every once in a while to keep her sanity maintained at like a decent degree. You know, she kills a higher level enemy and she does get 25 sanity like directly without even like factoring any sort of like clash, so her sanity is not really that hard to manage usually. She just needs to get a kill every once in a while. Like everything is higher level than us at this point in the mirror dungeon. These guys are all like level like 47 and stuff. We don't even stand a chance of being close. Right, top path, yeah, because we want to go to the shop. Spend our costs, that sort of thing, so we'll just stick to top path this entire floor, basically. That should work. That Pride Resonance. There we go. That 2 Pride Resonance, exactly what we're looking for. Does a lot, I know. Morale boost, nice to see. Just focus on killing these guys. And they're weak. They may resist the pierce, but they cannot resist the gaslight. Bon voyage. Oh, Otis loses. Nice. I guess the game was really not expecting that guy to actually roll heads or something. Or also low sanity, then he just surpassed all odds and just, nah, I win, and just proceeded to win. It's not going to matter in the long run, because we're about to ambush the guy. I think it's that guy. I don't know which one it is exactly. I feel like it was probably the one we just ambushed, though. You know, Star Sang was just getting revenge for, you know, one of his multiple commanders being, you know, attacked by the chicken-headed man. As he should, right. You know, if this team, like, it was actually, like, on, like, a story level, if you were actually using this team, it would be, like, unbearable. You know, the three, like, leaders would just all be, like, vying over, like, who's, like, the real commander, and they'd just get, like, nothing done. Either they get, like, nothing done, or they'd get, like, everything done. They'd be squabbling the entire time either way, but, like, I could see it going either way. Like, running base Otis might be more fit than G-Corp Otis for the sake of that bit. Hey, can anyone do this? No. Alright, then. Ryoshi, you got this. Oh, she did her best. She tried. What did we expect, my dearest friend? Tell me when we should make it end. So let me take your hand like one of those madmen. Tip tappity tappity tap dance or last dance. If you know what I mean. If you don't, then you know. If you don't know what I mean. I'm losing some flashes, that's fine. It was within the realm of possibility. We've all lost some sanity. We need to get some neutral flashes, one and that sort of thing, to get our sanity up a little bit. We can get that pursuit at the end going, though. And that hustle, so we get... Who is it? Lowest HP person deals more damage and takes more damage? Or is it lowest max HP? Ryoshi's passive? I guess we'll see when it triggers to its targeting. Because it is the one that increases damage dealt and taken, which is a very silly passive, that's for sure. Probably going for... It looks like it's going for Gregor. Gregor's getting the buff from Ryoshi's passive. I haven't seen it on anyone else, but I also, you know, might not have just noticed it. We'll see it if he lands his attack and it shows up. Okay, yeah, it is. So he is the one getting the benefit. Is it lowest max HP or something? Yeah, lowest max HP deals and takes 20% more damage. Very silly passive, that's for sure. Yeah, the ally is the most likely to die. Yeah, make them take more damage. Thank you, Ryoshi. Glory to Limbus Company. I still really don't know support passives too well. It's the kind of thing I really should take more time to just kind of get used to them. Because, like, I know, like, the obvious, like, really good ones, like, you know, like the Whispers and, like, the Blade Lineage E-Song, and the ones that are good for tanky stuff, like Base Merceau or like Vi Sinclair. I don't know, I feel like I still just know such a small fraction of the actual passives by memory, and it's because a lot of them aren't good. Like, there's so many really underwhelming support passives in the game that, like, it's insane. Like, oh yeah, gain +2 to defensive skills when you're doing a handstand on Thursdays. That sort of deal. Like, that's like the joke about, like, modern JoJo stands. Like, oh yeah, you can control this guy, but only if you're above him and if he's got, you know, a wound on each of his limbs from, like, a cut, like glass or something. Like, wow, this is certainly something. That's how most support passives feel, right? I don't know. There's probably some bangers out there. There's a lot of support passes I think might be good one day, but just don't really shine yet. Some support passes might be good. Like, doesn't Molar Otis' support passive make you gain more self-tremor? Like, that is a very interesting sport best to have. Unfortunately, if you're running a Tremor team, you really want Molorotis on the team because she's one of, like, the best for, like, just spamming Tremor bursts and stuff like that. But if you're just trying to run, like, Spice Bush or something and you actually want to make use, like, the mass attacks, you could try running that. Or if you want to, spam, like, Regret Faust, like, mass attacks, but don't really want to focus on the Tremor side of things, you could just have, like, Molorotis' support passive. I guess it checks out. Okay, and they're all fairly low. They did get their funny healing because they are K-Corp units. Won't make a difference in the end, though. Because we should be close to killing most of them, especially because quite a few of them are staggered now. Their healing won't matter when we kill them now. Yeah, look at that. Doesn't get the 60% says attack chance there, that's fine. And we win. Ultimate victory. Now we finally get the shot. So let's see what there is. Horseshoe is really good. We'll take that. Stone Tomb is decent for more boys. Sure thing. Otis can get another focus, and that'll help her. And we can just take Bloody Gadget. Everyone's got Lust here, I think. At least a lot of the people on our team. Well, not everyone, but like 3. 3 is a lot. That's like more than 2. It is less than 4 though, so take that how you will. Okay, there's some robots here, a couple of them. Okay. We'll win. I'd win. Yeah, like Focus, winning the clash, doing decent damage for a single coin. Yeah, 50 damage, not bad. And then Pierce is neutral. That's still good. You just got 4 crits there thanks to his high amount of poise. Yeah, I mean it checks out thanks to the high amount of poise. It's still funny. A lot of everyone was stabbing. And you're still doing perfectly fine on the poise count. Want to get the Pride Prisons, but I also want to use the Relentless Stabbing. The Relentless Stabbing might hit someone weak, but we might kill that person first. I wasn't paying full attention, but it looked like that might have been that bottom right row might be being killed by Gregor instead. I didn't see for sure, but might have been the case. Which means that the... Yeah, he is. Okay, nice. So the Relentless Stabbing will go over the top left one instead, which is also fairly dead, but like this way it doesn't feel like it nearly as much of a waste. I know, he actually did need all 5 coins to kill that guy. Okay. And it wasn't a waste that way either. Get the Pride Resonance, get that 80% assist attack chances. And we did not trigger them. Alright, that's fine. Almost killed Execution would have been nice, but like the little bit of power it would have given us. But it's a minor thing. And it's just this guy, right? Yeah, they're all dead anyways. So we didn't need it. There's a victory though. Time for the boss, who I did not look at the resistance for yet. It would be a very fitting fight, a run to get Cromer. Will we get Cromer though? Nope. Centipede, Fox, KQE. Can we bleed whoever we get to death though? That's the main question. Yes, very much so. KQE is the least competent, enemy possible, I think. Like, comedically incompetent, I'd say. And over favored. Favored, dominate, alright. That's fine. We're kind of trying to lose some clashes here, because we should be able to get a decent bit of bleed off with, like, these attacks. No, we actually don't have a lot of bleed count going this turn, do we? Yeah, we might do this then instead. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Just to make sure. This will do a lot if we actually get the 5 coins, but we don't. I wasn't really expecting the 5 coins. And the fact we're one-siding with your skill 1 means we'll get more bleed count before you start attacking, so we should be good. Yeah, because Pursue Them to the end, once again, will be more bleed. It triggers wound player. Think that having a single point of bleed on the entire attack. Probably going to lose that clash there, but that's fine. You are going to get staggered next turn. Very easily, in fact. Yeah. You stagger yourself, in fact, it seems. Love to see it. Attack power up to the execution, sure. If you insist. This guy really wishes he had multiple body parts. That's part of why the bleed is just so easy to build up. Like, he's got a single body pirate. Makes it pretty comically easy to just do this. We're also getting an insane amount of crits, and we were getting, like, poise count every time we get a pride resonance, we gain even more poise, but, like... And 99 bleed potency, 7 nails, so he's, you know, also a lot of count, and he's not even able to attack this turn. Yeah, poor KQE. This guy used to be, like, a threat once, which is probably the funniest part about this entire thing. Like, he used to be potentially scary. Not because of, you know, I mean, yeah, when he grabs you, you kind of are forced to take the grab if you don't get a good evade, but, like... Alright. Pursue them to the end, kill them? Not quite, that's fine. Does Elspurge kill? Not quite. Does Gregor get the kill? Sure does. Well. What a sad robot. Just kind of brutally murdered. And was it funny? Yes. But brutally? Yes. I mean, look at the damage. Oh well, that's fine. Doesn't matter. 152. Starlight. Our 3 Battle Pass level is up to 1060. That's nice, especially since the season's been extended. I wonder what level I'm going to be at. What should the goal be? I don't know. We don't know how much longer the season's going to be extended for, because they said 2 or more weeks. So I don't think I can make like a good assumption as to what level I'll be before the season ends. And maybe my goal will be like 1,300 or something, 1,500? That's a funny goal. I'd need to really be grinding to trigger that, but it's possible. I think. Only one way to find out, and that's to grind away. Which I've already been doing. Like, I did just like 4 runs like yesterday just for fun. I need to build up those boxes, since my box amount is not great. I'm at like 200 something now, though. I think just doing more runs. That's not bad anymore. Okay, 1 shard kind of day. Or 12 shard kind of day, 1 star kind of day is what I'm trying to go for there, but yeah. And you were the highest damaging, funny enough. You're not a bad ID. A little lackluster because you're just kind of a damage ID that synergizes with Rupture, but in the kind of way where you've got like no Rupture infliction of your own. You've got a little bit, but only a little bit. But yeah, anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!